as we stand at the threshold of a new chapter. It is a moment filled with anticipation, excitement, and a sense of purpose. New beginnings are not just opportunities to start afresh. They are a chance to reimagine, reinvent, and create something extraordinary. This journey ahead holds endless possibilities, a blank canvas waiting for us to paint our vision with bold colors and determined strokes. It is a time to reflect on the lessons of the past, carry forward the wisdom we have gained, and approach the future with courage and optimism. To begin, it is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, whose exceptional contribution have shaped the landscape of education and beyond. We are honored to welcome Mr. Nagaprasad Tummala, the co-founder and CEO of CoSchools, a revolutionary AI-powered learning system. With over 3 decades of experience in education sector, Mr. Naga has been instrumental in integrating technology into education. He co-founded the People Combined Group and has a legacy of creating impactful institutions like Oak Ridge and OI kindergartens. His dedication to philanthropy and innovation is truly inspiring. Thank you, sir, for honoring us with your presence today. Finally, it is a pleasure to welcome Mr. Raj Yarlagadda, a brilliant visionary and a key leader of People Combined Group. Raj is a dynamic entrepreneur known for his creativity, resilience, unwavering dedication, and excellence. His philanthropy efforts, especially during challenging times like pandemic, reflect his commitment to making a difference. We are truly grateful for your presence here. Thank you, esteemed guests, for joining us today and inspiring us with your presence and vision. Before we proceed further, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to each one of you present here today. Your presence adds grace and significance to this special occasion, and we are truly honored to have you with.
Of the lamp, symbolizing the removal of darkness and spreading of knowledge. Let us invite Shreyasri, Tanvi Manjula, Sai Manojinasri, Hamsini, Kruti, and Sahiti, whose melodious voices will set the perfect tone for the auspicious lighting of the lamp. Now, we move on to the auspicious lighting of the lamp, a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and prosperity. We kindly invite our esteemed chief guest to grace the occasion by lighting the lamp. They will be escorted by our respected directors to the dais. We now request directors Mr. Anirudh and Mr. Nitin to escort our esteemed guests, Mr. Nagaprasad and Mr. Raj Yarlagadda, accompanied by Dr. Prasanna Mandava, Mr. Govardhan Reddy, Mr. Mahesh, and Ms. Yasaswini Mandava, to light the ceremonial lamp. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
I request Mr. Ramalingeshwar Rao to also come onto the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, let us join hands. Let us join hands in applause as we witness this auspicious beginning. Let us all rise and join in this moment of illumination as we begin the event with positivity and enlightenment.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिः विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Thank you everyone for being a part of this auspicious moment. A heartfelt thanks to our esteemed chief guests and respected directors for gracing the occasion and lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. Let this mark the beginning of a beautiful and inspiring event ahead. Thank you all. Next, let us bow our heads in a moment of gratitude and reflection with a beautiful prayer to invoke blessings for this institution and everyone associated with it. performance this evening's celebration of dance and cultural heritage, we begin with an invocation to Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles and the harbinger of wisdom and success. Our dancers will perform a traditional sloka in praise of Lord Ganesha, seeking his blessings. Following the invocation, we will transition into the powerful and auspicious Kala Bhairava Astakam, a Sanskrit hymn written by the great philosopher and Saint Adi Shankaracharya. The hymn addresses Kala Bhairava, a form of Shiva, and consists of 8 stanzas, characteristics of an Astakam. This hymn embodies protection, strength, and transcendence. The intricate rhythms and movements of this dance aim to channel the divine energy of Kala Bhairava, setting the tone for an evening of profound spiritual and artistic expression. Please enjoy this enthralling welcome dance presented by our talented students. Rupashri, Snikita, Ridhama, Apurva, Lasya, Priyanka, Thakur Mansi Singh, Manasa, Priyalahari, Priyalalasa, Sri Leela Mohana Amrita Varshini, and Pratiksha.
Ganesha ఉంటుంది మ్యూజిక్ వస్తుంది చూడండి ఫస్ట్ ఇన్వొకేషన్ అనేది ఉంటుంది ఐఎమ్ రీడ్ गजेन्द्र वदनं लम्बोदरं सुन्दरं प्रच्छन्दं मदगन्धलुब्ध मधुपव्यालोल गण्डस्थलं
भिन्नपद्मजाण्डकोशसन्ततिं वृष्टिपातनष्ट
Thank you to our talented performers for that mesmerizing dance. Let us put our hands together for that incredible performance.
the compass and growth is the destination. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great excitement that it's time to unveil the logo and the brochure of Ortus International School, a reflection of our vision and mission. I request our directors to escort the guests onto the stage. Mr. Nagaprasad Tummala, Mr. Raj Yarlagadda, Mr. Prasanna Mandava, Mr. Govardhan Reddy Jillela, Mr. Mahesh Lankapalli, Ms. Yashashwini Mandava, Mr. Anirudh Reddy Jillela, Mr. Nitin Reddy Jillela, Mr. Nagamuneshwar Rao, Mr. Sitaram Tummala, Mr. Srini Dhasari, Mr. D.V.R.K. Prasad, Mr. Satyanarayana. Put your hands together to welcome all the dignitaries onto the dais. I request our directors to escort the guests onto the dais. Today's logo unveiling isn't just a reveal, it's a story. It's the story of our journey, our values, and the evolution that has brought us here. Our new logo embodies everything we stand for, and it's a fresh face to our continued dedication to excellence and innovation. We wanted a logo that speaks, and today you're about to see that vision come to life. I request G. Rameshwar Rao Garu and Krishna Kishore Garu to come on to the dais. I now request our guest of honor, Mr. Raj, to do the unveiling of logo. Let's celebrate this milestone together. And now, without further ado, it's time for the big moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in counting down as we unveil our new logo. Let's count down together from 5. Can you repeat after me? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here it is, our new logo, a symbol of our commitment to rise, learn, and transform. Ortus, your learning journey begins here. Isn't it wonderful? This logo not only represents who we are today, but also where we are headed. It's bold, fresh, and speaks to our dedication to serve you even better. Now it is with great pleasure that we invite our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Nagaprasad Tummala, to unveil the brochure.
It's time to go through the visual journey of Ortus International School, marking a new journey.
Quite as beautiful as seeing a little child wake up with a smile. A smile that says, "Life's good. I can't wait to get started." If there's one thing happy kids have in common, it's a school they love going to. A school that encourages them to grow, innovate, and succeed at their own pace. An environment that fosters curiosity, compassion, and critical thinking. A sanctuary for value-based learning that extends beyond the conventional. A destination where technology facilitates personalized learning. A space where they can achieve their true potential as leaders of tomorrow. Welcome to the school where tomorrow is taking shape. Ortus International School. Ortus, meaning beginning in Latin, recognizes the difference the right start can make to a child's life. It represents not just the start of a new educational journey, but the dawn of a revolutionary approach to learning. Ortus is the brainchild of Dr. Prasanna Mandava, a distinguished figure in education renowned for his deep commitment to nurturing talent, fostering innovation, and achieving academic excellence. An accomplished business leader with over 30 years in academia, Dr. Mandava has served as Joint Managing Director at People Combine Educational Initiatives, the powerhouse behind successful institutions like Vikas Education Institutions, Oak Ridge International School, Westbury School, and OI Play School. At Ortus, Dr. Mandava aims to leverage his extensive expertise in curriculum development and educational policy to transform modern education. Guiding us in his mission is a distinguished group of mentors. Mr. Nagaprasad Tummala, co-founder and CEO of Co-School. Mr. Raj Yarlagadda, co-founder and managing director of People Combine. And Mr. Karunakar Rao, a respected name in Indian tax law, community development, public service, education, and community welfare. Giving wings to the vision is a team of passionate individuals committed to transforming the value education brings to India's little minds. Spread over 1 lakh square feet, Ortus International School at Nasingi will nurture over 1,500 curious minds in a joyful environment where creativity, individuality, and freedom of expression are encouraged. At Ortus, respect, integrity, curiosity, compassion, and synergy are not mere buzzwords, but carefully chosen core values that every teacher, staff member, and student will live up to. After all, of what use is academic excellence without the right values? What does success really achieve if it's not inclusive? And is education truly meaningful if it isn't joyful? At Ortus, that's what we're committed to. Giving every child a reason to wake up in the morning, look forward to the day ahead, and make the most of what life has to offer. Ortus International School, shaping tomorrow's global leaders.
A big round of applause to the AV team. True leadership is measured not by the power it holds, but by the impact it leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce a visionary leader whose remarkable contribution have shaped the educational landscape, Dr. Prasanna Mandava, a distinguished educator, strategist, and a mentor. Dr. Mandava has been instrumental in establishing some of India's most prestigious institutions, including Oak Ridge International Schools, and continues to lead the way through Westbury Schools. With a doctorate in economics from Andhra University and a diploma in business management from IIM Bangalore, Dr. Mandava blends academic excellence with operational precision. As the Joint Managing Director of People Combine Initiatives, he has pioneered innovations in curriculum developments, strategic growth, and academic outcomes. Beyond his professional achievements, Dr. Mandava is celebrated as a compassionate leader dedicated to uplifting communities and fostering transformative educations. He is known for his ability to inspire cohesive team and nurture young talent. He embodies the belief that education is a powerful tool for change. Today, we are privileged to have him here sharing his vision and insights with us. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Prasanna Mandava to share a few words with us.
Honorable Nagaprasad Tummala, Raj Yarlagadda, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. As we gather here to unveil the Ortus International School on the remarkable evening, let us take a moment to honor the memory of our mentor, philosopher, and guide, the late Shomi Das. Without his mentorship and valuable guidance, our journey to make this vision would not have been possible. His legacy continues to inspire everything we celebrate today. It is my profound honor to stand before you all today on the threshold of a new era in education. As we come together to inaugurate Ortus International School, I am filled with a deep sense of pride, gratitude, and responsibility. Today, we are not just launching a school, we are igniting a revolution that will shape the education system of our young generation in a transformative way. My journey in education began in 1993 as a founding member of Vikas Educational Institutions, which later evolved into People Combine at Visakhapatnam. This journey has spanned 3 distinct phases, each with unique learnings, challenges, and triumphs. And now, with the launch of Ortus International School, I find myself entering a new accelerating chapter, the next phase of this journey. Let me clear this up. This new phase is exciting as well as challenging, as we are in an era of rapid technological advancements where every day brings new inventions. The speed of innovation is something none of us imagined when I started this journey in '93. The scope for learning is immense, and it comes with responsibility to quickly adopt the new advancements and implement them seamlessly into the education program for the next generation. Yet with this excitement comes the challenges of educating Gen Alpha and the new Greek letters. Let me call upon my next set of partners to stand up here. Mr. Mahesh Lankipalli, Mr. Nitin Reddy Jillela, Mr. Anirudh Reddy Jillela, Ms. Yashashwini Mandava, and Seshlata Kodali. Let us have a round of applause as we embark on this exciting journey. Thank you. Our goal is to align our ideologies and merge our collective visions. Let us talk about how I come to this crossroad. Reflecting on my previous phases of my journey in education, I see immense growth and transformation both in myself and in the institutions I helped shape. In the first phase, as a founder member of Vikas Educational Institutions, our goal was to help the students to secure admissions in prestigious professional colleges, particularly in engineering and medicine. Academic excellence was our focus, and we achieved remarkable success, producing top state ranks in competitive examinations and transforming around 25,000 students nearly into skilled engineers and doctors, with some of them leading their own firms. With our initial success, we were motivated to expand Vikas to multiple cities like Tirupati, Rajahmundry, and Hyderabad, and we set a new benchmark for academic achievements. However, something felt incomplete. Our students excelled academically, but we began to see that education has to be about more than just academic performance. The practice of keeping students in classrooms for longer hours, focusing solely on competitive results, left little room for nurturing creativity, compassion, and character. As Mahatma Gandhi so wisely put it, the end of all knowledge must be building of character. This realization became the catalyst for the second phase of our journey. In the second phase, under the visionary leadership and mentorship of Mr. Shomi Das, was founded our Oak Ridge International Schools. Mr. Das taught me to look at education from a holistic perspective, seeing the child not as a vessel to be filled with facts, but as a unique individual to be nurtured and respected. At Oak Ridge, we believed in creating culture where individual was prioritized and celebrated with smaller class sizes and a teacher-student ratio 1:10. A typical school day was shorter, allowing students to balance academics with sports, arts, and communication skills. We saw our students thrive, not only excelling in various board exams like MYP, IBDP, CBSE, IGCSE, but also blossoming into athletes, musicians, and confident young leaders. This journey taught me that true education nurtures both mind and soul. As Swami Vivekananda once said, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. At Oak Ridge, we believed in nurturing that inner perfection, encouraging each student to explore their potential. Our experience in training 8,000 plus students at Oak Ridge motivated us to bring quality education to smaller towns, resulting in the creation of Westbury brand of schools in Tenali and Bhimavaram. This provided the rural and semi-urban children access to the same high standard of education as available in the city, giving them confidence and skills that were once beyond their reach. Similarly, we wanted the best practices of an international curriculum to reach even the learners at a very young age. This dream led to the creation of OI Play Schools, where we developed our own curriculum tailored to every early childhood education. Good things need the right partnership to grow. So in 2019, we entrusted our Oak Ridge vision and mission to North Anglia Education to carry forward. Today, enriched by North Anglia's resources, Oak Ridge is a part of global network of brands in education. While People Combine has transitioned from Oak Ridge, our commitment to education continues with our Westbury schools. The next phase of my journey unfolded during the COVID-19 pandemic, a time unprecedented uncertainty. The lockdown arrived at the end of the academic year, throwing the entire education sector into disarray. But our commitment to our students' learning remained unwavering. We explored every possible option to transition to online classes, maintaining structure, rigor, and relationships. Through extensive research and training for our teachers, we were able to overcome the challenge of remote learning and ensure that our students did not experience a learning loss. The challenges I have faced and the invaluable lessons I have learned until now deepened my resolution to keep enhancing the education and refine my perspective. This forms the foundation for our Ortus International School. The name Ortus, derived from Latin, means rising or new beginning, symbolizing each student's journey towards excellence and well-rounded foundation, equipping them to rise in their career and life. Our vision at Ortus is guided by 4 core principles. Number 1, foster a culture of academic excellence, critical thinking, and creativity. 2, nurture empathetic, socially responsible, and globally aware citizens. 3, provide a safe, inclusive, and supportive environment for every student. 4, create a value-driven ecosystem grounded in integrity, respect, and compassion. At Ortus, we aim to create an environment where every child can grow intellectually and emotionally, becoming leaders who are not only skilled but also compassionate and grounded. Ortus is not another school. It is a place where education goes beyond academics. As Sir Ken Robinson once said, creativity is as important as literacy. At Ortus, we value creativity just as much as academic rigor. Our curriculum balances critical thinking with creativity, encouraging students to think outside the box and approach problems with a fresh perspective. At Ortus School, we believe in harnessing the power of highly trained educators and embracing new cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence to deliver a truly personalized learning experience. By integrating AI-driven teaching tools, we are able to create customized learning paths tailored for each individual needs. This dynamic approach not only enhances educational quality, but also ensures accessibility and affordability for each student to reach their true potential. To our parents, we understand that your children are your greatest treasures. At Ortus, we are committed to share your dreams and responsibilities for them. Ortus will be more than a school. It will be a community, a family, dedicated to supporting each student growth with compassion and care. Looking 5 years into the future, I envision Ortus as a beacon of excellence, known not only for our academic achievements, but also for the lives we touch and the futures we shape. Our graduates will be empathetic, creative, and confident leaders prepared to navigate a world of constant change. As we embark on this journey, I am reminded of Swami Vivekananda's word, "Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached." Today, we launch Ortus with a collective vision to nurture the leaders of tomorrow, individuals who will take a difference in their communities and beyond. Thank you for being as we embark on this journey. Let us make Ortus a beacon transformative education where every child journey begins with a purpose, passion, and the promise of a brighter future. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring journey and for sharing your vision that continues to shape the future of education and empower countless learners. Prepare to be amazed as our students present a dynamic jump rope aerobic performance showcasing their talent and teamwork. Let's cheer on them. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise as we welcome the national awardees of rope skipping to the dais. You have skipped your ways into our hearts and onto the national stage. Let's welcome M. Pushpita P. Vaishnavi, A. Shrestha, S. Hari, D. Nandan, B. Nayan, J. Kushal, A. Rishit, B. Varsha, D. Adya. With a huge round of applause. One more round of applause. Loud. Thank you. That was an incredible display of energy, coordination, teamwork, and talent. Let's give another huge round of applause to our amazing students for their outstanding rope jumping performance. You have truly left us in awe.
To build a school is to build a civilization. With technology, school can be made accessible anywhere, anytime. This motto underscores the visionary approach of Naga Tummala, the co-founder and CEO of CoSchool, a generative AI-powered comprehensive learning system that empowers schools. Now, it is my privilege to introduce Mr. Naga Tummala, a visionary leader in the field of education and innovation. With over 30 years of experience, Mr. Tummala is the co-founder and CEO of CoSchool, a groundbreaking AI-powered learning platform that integrates teachers, parents, and school leadership to provide a 24/7 personalized tutoring experience for students. Mr. Tummala began his illustrious career as the co-founder of the People Combined Group, which established renowned institutions like Oak Ridge International School and OI Kindergartens. Under his leadership, the school achieved remarkable milestones, including facilitating the largest foreign direct investment in education through Oak Ridge's disinvestment in 2019. Recognized for his strategic vision, Mr. Tummala is also one of the co-founders of Arise, contributing significantly towards prominence in shaping education policies. A socially conscious leader, he has pledged 1/3 of his net worth to philanthropy, with impactful initiatives like the Stop the Walk campaign during the COVID-19 pandemic. Academically, Mr. Tummala holds a master's in mathematics, an executive MBA from ISB, and certifications from INSEAD, Singularity University, and Alt MBA. He is a lifelong learner and has attended multiple TED conferences to stay at the forefront of innovation. Honored as a game changer by the Times of India and business wizard by India Today, Mr. Naga Tummala continues to redefine education and inspire excellence. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Naga Prasad to the stage to share a few words.
Good evening. Hearty congratulations, Prasanna, for such a wonderful project that you have launched today. And I feel so privileged and honored to be with you all this evening and share my thoughts on such a momentous occasion. What makes a good school and why Ortus is so important at this juncture for Hyderabad, and what Prasanna can make a big difference to the field of education and to the aspirations of parents and for the bright future of our students, children, and how this day, the 15th November, is going to be written in the history as such a momentous day in school education in Hyderabad. There are many things to share. Way back in 2001, when we have started Oak Ridge, where Prasanna was in the forefront, that time, internet was a big issue. In fact, today in this hall, still internet is a big issue. That's a different problem. But the important fact is having internet in classrooms in 2001 was a momentous occasion, probably one of the first schools in the country. Coming back after 23 years, 24 years, today it is the same moment how much schools are using AI in educating children. That time, training teachers in technology was creating a folder, how to use Word document, how to use Excel. This all was considered to be technology training. Some of our senior colleagues are sitting here, they know what it used to take, how much of effort had gone into changing the way teachers were dealing children before. And today, we are in the same cusp of moment, what it takes to use AI in the classroom, so that it is going to be a complete difference for today's children. What it takes to make a good school, and who else can make a good school? The Oak Ridge co-founder and students of Oak Ridge coming together to complete difference, different generations coming together and establishing a school. Can there be any better combination in setting a good school? That takes us to the memory lane, what made Oak Ridge so successful school, so impactful school, and it has become identity of Hyderabad. So, Raj and I still remember when similar launch had happened way back at Taj Krishna. For parents to understand what an international school, what an IB school, all that was such a complex thing to understand, and the easiest way was to consider it as AC school. Now, probably, I feel so good if Ortus is considered as AI school. To do great things, all that you need is great vision. How big and how grand one's vision is what it makes the organization or any work that we do is going to be a great piece of work. Prasanna, being in education for more than 3 decades and in the forefront in ensuring that children are given highest priority, no matter what it takes. Many a times he used to hide facts from me and Raj in the urge to do good for children. So there were even times of heated arguments, just for only one reason: his commitment for children and their development, and no matter what it takes, how difficult it is, he never had any hesitation to commit for that kind of that kind of responsibility, that kind of undertaking. We used to feel, Prasanna, you are committing too much. Please restrain. But he was not at all. So, why I am mentioning that on this platform is whoever are the aspirational parents having great aspiration for their children, what they look for. Which school? There are so many schools in the market out there. How do you decide which school is a right school for your children? I personally feel, if I have to consider, the one who has vision, who has understanding, who has commitment, and who has passion, and above all, who is a continuous learner. Without being a learner, one cannot be a teacher. It goes to even the founder. Because we all know, today in the age of AI, every person is under a big question mark. Unless one is a government employee, everybody has this doubt, when do I get a pink slip? Whoever is having US exposure, they know what pink slip is all about. Any day can be the last day in the workspace. Coming from that kind of anxious times, imagine today's parents, what kind of education they should have for their children so that their children, after 15 years, after 20 years, won't have that level of anxiety. Anxiety will be there, no doubt. But the levels differs. None of us sitting here know what it is going to be the future after 5 years. Forget about 15 years. When we don't know what it is going to be, and we all have to be prepared for that unknown future, how do we do that? Do we keep worrying every day? Is that the way to live? Then everybody is a patient in mental health and hospitals will overflow. The only way is trusting oneself. How do they? Because I just need to be ahead of others. I know what is happening. I know how to cope up to that situation. The moment somebody has that self-confidence, then whatever the change it can be, one can be very reassured. Where from that reassurance comes? Where from that self-confidence comes? When one is a lifelong learner. This is not any different from what we used to believe at Oak Ridge, but those things are even more important at this point of time, because no job, no work is going to be the way it is today within an year. Forget about within 10 years or 15 years. So, all this understanding Prasanna having is so vital and crucial for any parent to choose a school. That is first thing. The second thing is, children not only being lifelong learners, be the creative. So much of creativity in problem solving, critical thinking. What technology cannot do is empathy. And be compassionate, be humane. Technology is technology. The intelligence that machines are going to have for sure is much higher than what humans have. Humans just don't have only intelligence. Humans have many qualities. One of the qualities is intelligence. And that missions may bypass humans maybe in next 5 years. So what? On all other qualities, humans still are so relevant. And be in that relevance is very, very important. Academics, as long as they are used to learn concepts of life, concepts of science, concepts of maths, academics are very, very important. If they are seen as employment securing lever, and if they are just measured by marks and ranks, probably we already have crossed that stage in human life where they are no more relevant. So, intelligence is important. Mission intelligence is higher doesn't mean that human beings don't need intelligence. Human beings need intelligence to leverage all the characteristics of theirs to better put to use, economically in a better way. Thereby they have bright careers. The careers that are going to be there from now onwards are so interesting careers. Our children are going to thrive and they are going to have so much of happiness, a lot higher than probably we all have currently. Because we were nurtured, we have lived the kind of world where only intelligence mattered. Today, the intelligence is being challenged. Hence, it is so important to nurture such children who have the ability to use all their qualities. And the school that can nurture those qualities and characteristics in children is so important. Hence, Ortus is just not yet another school. It is the school going to christen the future of education, how it should look like. No matter what curriculum it follows, no matter what campus size it has, or no matter what kind of infrastructure it has, what is important is what education it is providing. That is what it is in this age and time. It is so important. Just before his death, Shomi was ridiculing all the big infrastructure, and he was saying, so I be very happy, a school without walls, a classroom without walls. Just imagine the same person who actually has directed or guided us to create a school like Oak Ridge. And interestingly, it was in the same school, in the same campus, he was mentioning, I would be so happy if there is a school without walls, a classroom without walls. That is the transformation. That's what the journey the world has seen over the years. I'm sure Prasanna has taken all those learnings seriously, and the youngsters have mastered these philosophies, what they got educated into, what the way Oak Ridge has trained them to become. All are going to be there in Ortus, and I'm so confident and glad that this is happening. And of course, for Prasanna, Raj and I are always there in anything that he undertakes. No matter in what roles, what form we are there, he was driving us to deliver good to students. So we don't need to deliver him on that front or drive him on that front. But what we can do for him on how to make it that moment that, yes, we are so happy Ortus is here. That moment, there is always, we are there. I even told Prasanna that if you want me to come and sit in the school every month, I am ready to sit. That's the involvement both of us are going to have in this school's journey, and I wish great success of Ortus, and congratulations the team. Thank you very much.
Kindly stay on this dais. I request Nagaprasad sir to kindly stay on the dais, please. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and thoughtful words. Your insights have truly resonated with all of us, and we deeply appreciate the time and effort you took to share your valuable perspectives. May I now invite Mr. Prasanna Mandava and Mr. Anirudh to kindly felicitate our esteemed guest, Mr. Naga Tummala, in recognition of his remarkable contributions to education and innovation. Thank you.
And now, another stunning cultural performance awaits you. Sit back and enjoy as our students dazzle you with their energy and grace. Rajasthani dance is a vibrant and colorful expression of the state's rich cultural and heritage, characterized by energetic movements, intricate footwork, and elaborate costumes. These dances often depict folk tales and tradition celebrations. The rhythm and grace of Rajasthani dance captivate audience, offering a glimpse into the joyous and artistic spirit of Rajasthan. Enjoy the mesmerizing performance that bring to life the tradition and stories of this historic land. Let's invite Priyanka, Lasya, Apurva, Mansi, Ridhima, Snikta, Rupa, and Manasa.
Announcement. The program will be done within a half an hour and the dinner follows.
What an enthralling performance. Please give a huge round of applause to the students. Nothing is more creative or destructive than a brilliant mind with a purpose. It is my honor to introduce a dynamic visionary and a trailblazer, Mr. Raj Yarlagadda, a name synonymous with innovation and excellence across multiple domains. As the managing director of People Combined Group, Raj has been instrumental in establishing successful ventures such as Oak Ridge International School, Vikas, OI Play School, 7 food courts, Inner Score and Feast House Restaurant, showcasing his unparalleled expertise in education and hospitality. Armed with a postgraduate degree in management from the Indian School of Business, Raj is a leader who oversees business expansions, funding raising, finance, branding, and strategic mergers. His creative brilliance and meticulous organizational skills have elevated the company's identity and multiplied its turnovers. Raj's contributions extend beyond business. A
I'm here
philanthropist at heart.
Thank you, enough.
Thank you, sir.
The problem with these introductions is too long and you don't talk about the failures, only successes you talk about. There are a lot of failures too. So that they also might experience in the beginning of the course. Very warm welcome and good evening to everyone. No one are responding to my good evening, but my good evening goes to all of you. Some dinner announcement has come, I think, between my speech and dinner. I'm between you and dinner announcement. I'll take just quick couple of minutes. My love and appreciation to all the kids for the wonderful performance. Yeah. And congratulations to all the Ortus International School. Ammu, did I pronounce correctly? I was asked to pronounce very stylish. Prasanna, Govardhan Reddy Garu, Mahesh, Nitin, Anirudh, and Yashashwini. I sensitize while it is going to be a roller coaster journey, and I also happy to see the kind of adventurous journey how it is going to be, you all being very dynamic in your nature. I was talking to media just before the coming inside. I think just now, by the time press meet is over and our media was there, they were asking me a few questions. One of the questions they asked is, how to select a good school? It's actually very difficult if somebody wants to select a good school. Because if you browse top 10 schools' websites, you see exactly the same words. Whatever each school mention, at least 7, 8 of those 10 schools mention the same values, same vision, same mission. The words are same. At least 80 to 90% it will match. Everybody talks about the infrastructure, location, curriculum, teachers, passionate teachers, curiosity in children, academic excellence, holistic education. Right, Yashashwini? So how it is going to be, how a parent can choose a school out of this thing. By the way, I also want to confess that it might be a little boring speech for you because Prasanna, Naga and me, like these top 10 schools I said, you also find the same words in between 3 of us. Because we grew up in the same environment for last 30 years. So, one of the learnings is everything changes. See, for example, last 20, 25 years, a lot of schools changed curriculums, and people change. Like passionate teachers change, or the passion might drop. Things are not constant. Things are very dynamic. So what matters in this context is leadership. A leadership, particularly with the values. I want to share two examples. I was asking Prasanna when we did the Oak Ridge launch, we did it in Taj Krishna. We do in a hotel, we don't need this big space. Why can't we do there? So he was very particular. He wanted to launch this in an academic institution. That's the reason he has selected this thing. The new school launch has to happen, not in a 5-star hotel. It has to be in an academic institution. The other thing, as Naga said, lot of things. In fact, actually today I was talking to a couple of colleagues while coming to this place. We are not running school for last 5-6 years. I don't have any thoughts to how to address and all those things. We forgot all those things. Then he said, you talk about your experiences with Prasanna. So my experiences with Prasanna was always fight. In the boardroom, all of us used to fight. That's a different story. Naga, me, Prasanna, Prasad, everybody used to fight. But more fights between me and Prasanna and Naga used to be mostly a referee. Within those fights, one of the fight, always, 90% of the time, is about the school fees. I'm the one wanted always the school fees to be high, and Prasanna keeps always it lowest possible. If any one of you sitting here paid huge tons of money to Oak Ridge, you feel that pain or pinch, I am the reason. Blame it me. I'll take that blame. If you are happy with your kids, their confidence and their performance, or their academic this thing, and their overall development, that's Naga. That goes to him and this thing. So, continuously this kind of fight, he feels always the kind of background he has and the kind of understanding he has about the people, the fees has to be lowest. The challenge in that is, I just want to take up this point now because I want to talk to Prasanna, because tomorrow onwards I might not fight in the boardroom, so I am fighting with you in the public meeting. Keep a caution of fees. Just because Naga offered, we are there for everything, don't call him as investor later. If you run short of money, he is not good as investor. He is good as other mentor and this thing. So look at the man, a man of values. And look at the achievements. Last 20 years, what everybody spoke about, and what kind of achievements he has for last 20 years in Oak Ridge, and before that in Vikas. The person who has a lot of credibility in achieving highest level of academic performance is the same person responsible for achieving the highest level of holistic education. What I am trying to tell you is the person responsible who performed and achieved top level or state level or all India level ranks #1. And like the institutions like IIT, like the institutions like AIMS, like the institutions like NEET, medical entrance examination, is the same person responsible in achieving the results from IIT to MIT, and in the same person responsible from this academic-oriented education to the very holistic nature of education to MUNs of the world or maybe TEDx and student exchange programs, lot of things, what brought holistic education to Oak Ridge. The kind of leadership matters a lot. And also I want to tell you why do you need a good school? Actually, I'm a little go back to my fees version. Good school these days, I'm sorry to say you might not like it, but these days good school is equal to expensive school. Where the land cost is 100 crores, where you need to build a good school, need a holistic education, you need a couple of acres land, and where from the school management repay. So, if you feel, any of the parents, feel it positively that this is going to be, I can write it to you, this is going to be the best investment, the best stock you are going to pick. If you are any one of you in the stock market, your child is going to the best stock you are picking up to invest and invest more for the good education. The reason is the world is becoming more and more volatile. If you see the crisis, what happened in Afghanistan, the war, what is happening in Ukraine and Russia, or Israel and Palestine, Iran, Lebanon, and the crisis and bankruptcy situation in Sri Lanka, just imagine how next 50, 60 years to be, the world is going to be. Nobody can imagine. Nobody can imagine. So what matters is, what is the best we can give it our child? The best gift, the best investment is going to be the education, whatever they are going to receive. And it is the more expensive you feel the more investment. That's the only option I can give you to at least to have a piece of presence of mind. And the rapidly changing world. Look at 20 years back, we have seen the chain of retail stores blooming. 10 years back, the e-commerce has become a biggest threat to the retail chains, and the Flipkart and Amazons of the world, they started. Now for last 1 year, it is all quick commerce, not e-commerce. Now the Zepto and Blinkit. If you look at any of the revenues of Zomato or any of these companies, 50% is coming from the quick commerce. And in last 1 year only, they increased that revenues, though it is there for last 2 years. What is that quick commerce? What is the learning from quick commerce? We are becoming more and more impulsive and more impatient. We want everything now, quick. Just imagine our children. They have that same nature, 10x of impatience what we are. And understand those kind of children, how a teacher can handle. The children who are impatient and very impulsive, like that 25 children in a class, how a teacher can handle. What kind of leadership is required to run a school like that? And what kind of tools and technologies, the way Naga said that AI and this thing, technology, what kind of this thing the school required? All these things as a combination in 2 generations, as Naga rightly said. And I also want to tell, I don't have any doubt about the performance of this school, because myself and Naga, Prasanna, we all went to government school. When we came from the background of a government school and created one of the best schools in the country and won many awards and performed in many academic fronts, and imagine the man who ran that school for 20 years and the kids who went to that school, and the learnings from Show Me, what Prasanna said. The man who taught the King Charles taught Prasanna also teach how to run the school. So all these combinations are going to be the blessings for Ortus International School, and I'm wishing very, very all the best to the new team and new school, and very happy being in the school. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your enriching and impactful speech. I would like Mr. Raj to come on the dais. And now may I invite Director Mr. Mahesh and Director Mr. Yashashwini to kindly facilitate our esteemed guest Raj in recognition of his outstanding contribution to education, hospitality, and philanthropy.
Now, let us continue the celebration with another captivating performance. Mukunda Mukunda Krishna is a celebration of Lord Krishna's charm, love, and divine power. The refrain Mukunda Mukunda invokes him as the source of joy, liberation, and beauty. His melodies like waves flowing through nature, touching every heart. The song reveres Krishna as the divine protector, manifesting through the Dashavatara, his 10 incarnations, as he restores balance and protects the world in each form. Each avatar reflects a facet of Krishna's external love and commitment to Dharma, highlighting his role as both a playful guide and a fierce guardian of good. With each line, Mukunda Mukunda draws listeners deeper into Krishna's essence, honoring his wisdom, compassion, and divine presence that fills the world with joy and grace. Now, let us call upon Hanumantu Shriya, Hanumantu Kyati Shravya, Tapati Gupta, Pradyota Kannavaram, and Shravani Mudiraj. Also, this is the last performance of the day. Wow, wasn't that fantastic? Let's give these wonderful performers a massive round of applause.
As we near the end of this remarkable evening, let us take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we have embarked upon today with the inauguration of this school. Thank you.
We would like to felicitate Rupasri, Snikita, Ridhama, Apurva, Lasya, Priyanka, Thakur Mansi Singh, Manasa, Priyalahari, Lalasa, Sirla, Mohana Amrita Varshini, Pratiksha, and the dance teacher Veda. We welcome you onto the dais. I request Prasanna Mandava garu and Nitin to felicitate these students. We would also like to call upon Hanumantu Shriya, Hanumantu Khyati Shravya, Tapati, Pradyota, and Shravani. I request Anuruddh and Yashashwini to felicitate these students. Felicitate Shreyashri, Tanvi Manjula, Sai Manojna, Hamsini, Kruti, and Sahiti. I would also like to felicitate M. Pushpitavalli, P. Vaishnavi, A. Sreshta, S. Hari, D. Nandan, B. Nayan, J. Bhaskara Kushal, A. Rishit, B. Amrita Varshini, A. Adya, Lakshmi, and Shiva. We request all of them to come onto the dais.